Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
Man, I love being right. I absolutely love being right. And I am right all the time. I'm just kidding. I don't have a clue. But when I am right, when I am definitely right, I have to get permission from my wife to let everyone know that I was right, because it was probably her idea. Totally kidding. I love when I'm right. And about 3 weeks ago, I encountered a problem. It was a personnel issue problem. And I realized at that minute, in that moment, that I met somebody in my life that was basically trying in the hardest way possible, trying to find a way to quit, trying to justify to give up on themselves. And I held that person accountable, and today is the day they quit. And I'm so excited that they quit. You know what? You might say, oh, Dan, that's terrible. The person had to quit. No, you know what? I'm glad the person quit, because it proved my point. I was right. Is that not everybody can do this. Not everybody can do this at a high level. And there's a certain level that I hold people to that some people just can't fit in. Man, Dan, that's so so elitist. Why would you do that? No, it's really not. See, when I trained people a long time ago, I asked the one question, what do you want? And when people told me what they want, I got an idea of that. Money is the easy one. Everyone wants money. You exchange your time, you exchange your skills. For services you provide, you earn an income. That's easy. Figured that one out. Leadership, that's a tough one. Management, not so hard either. You just have to make sure that you do the task. For a lot of people, you drive that energy through the people so that you can get tasks completed, activities completed to get the results you're looking for. Leadership, that's different, motivating everybody to get where they want to go. But how do you do that? You need leverage to do that. And what's the leverage? I believe this. This is, I guess, the interesting part that I have about leadership. My take on it is I do believe in servant leadership. I do believe in leadership by example. I do believe that a leader is a person that's very mindful, has a ton of compassion, genuine, sincere, and transparent. These are all the things that I try to do on a daily and consistent basis. And there are other ways. I can actually do things based on fear. I can get people to do things with fear. And some people may have said that I've done that, but that's not the truth. It's not true. What I do is when people tell me what it is that they want, or where they want to go, or what their intentions are, and most people are full of it, they don't even know. So I've got to ask the question a couple of times in a couple of different ways to melt it down to the real answer, to the genuine answer that they really want to tell me. And when I have that answer, then I confirm it with them. Once we agree that it's true, then everything that I do and say is to get that person motivated to go in the direction. When it comes to being fair, I'm extremely fair. When it comes to my principles, I don't waver on my principles. Although some people might say that I've wavered on my principles, helping somebody out with a condition isn't really wavering on my principles. Do I believe that it's okay to lie? No. Cheat? Nope. Steal? Nope. Treat somebody in a bad way? Nope. But have I treated somebody in a bad way? Sure have. Have I told people I don't like them yelling at each other, but then I start yelling and spitting out of the mouth when I get mad at someone or something? Sure. 3-4 weeks ago now I've done that, and I had to apologize to everybody, and I apologize to everybody. Very passionate business that I'm in. But when you take your eye off the prize and you start looking for excuses on why you can't where you want to be, and why you can't thrive in the environment which you're in. Funny thing today is after that had happened, after the resignation happened, something really interesting happened. I had people come up to me in my office to let me know how much they appreciate their employment. Now, let's just talk about this for a minute. Let's say that you've got 20 people. You got 20 people, and one person, 2 people, 3 people, 5 people end up leaving. There's a lot of environments where that department will think that there's a crisis going on, and some of those people will actually step up and make an attempt to do a coup or to hold the managers hostage. I've been in those environments that can actually, and that really does happen. Well, now that 5 people have left or a quarter of the people are gone, I have a chance to leverage my position and get what I want. So they'll come and ask for a raise. They'll ask for time off, which they'll ask for all those things. But you know what I had today? I had 3 people and 1 manager come up to me and say, listen, individually on their own, unscripted, appreciate working here. I like the way things are going. I just want to let you know I look forward to coming to work. Another guy told me, other guy's a great guy, and I agree. The guy that lift's a great guy. The other guy told me that, you know what, he was starting to cloud my judgment here. He was confusing. There was a lot of things that he was saying, almost like a cancer taking me away from what I was trying to do. Wow. And then another manager approached me and said that, you know, I know that you're probably disappointed that he's gone. And I am. I would never want anyone to go. But I'm so happy that he resigned because I know 3 weeks ago he already quit. And I knew it. And I love being right about that stuff because he didn't quit on me, he quit on himself. And the truth be told, all of the people that have been in my life in the last, 3, 4, 5 years, 15 years or so, there's a reason why we don't talk anymore. There's a reason why I don't get the shout outs or whatever that is because if you're not in the 5 people that's helping me grow as a person, there's not really too much I'm going to be doing to hang out with you. I choose the people that I'm with extremely carefully. I love everybody, don't get me wrong, and I'm not saying you got to be perfect, but I'm saying you got to focus on the solution. You can't have your life all jacked up. You can't be in a bunch of different relationships. You can't be spending like crazy and then cheating the system and taking shortcuts in your life and say that you want to be a friend of mine. It doesn't work that way. I do believe that if you look at my 5 closest friends, you're going to find out that I'm about the average of them. And actually, I want to be the lead. I want to get to a higher level. So I need to have some, what I would call, persons with higher character, higher integrity. And these people that I'm with now have a lot of integrity, a lot of character. And if you're one of the people that listen to this podcast, you know exactly who I'm talking about. That's what life to me is all about. So do I want to be right for another guy to resign? No, I don't. But I see things so much differently now, and I can look through it all, and I realize that, you know what? If I'd done everything I could to keep this guy on board, yeah, I did. I absolutely did. And in the end, I know this is true. I created an environment that's not loose, and it's not too tight. It's the perfect amount of tension, the perfect amount of stress to get the results that we are looking for because the results have never looked better. We're going in the right direction, and the organization that I'm with, it's super fantastic. And I'm so excited to speak about these things with my next. Now I've got 6 agreements coming up where I'm going to be speaking about leadership, speaking about the no comfort zone. And also, this is the best part, I actually get to help a group of people that are coping with where they're currently at in their life for loss. And I get to let them know about my experiences and talk about that and certain things that I've done, that I've learned through making mistakes on how I got where I wanted to get, where I can feel happy, joyous, and free on a consistent and regular basis. So, hey, heaven forbid, I'm not looking for adversity, but if it does come my way, I know it's part of life. And the other part is this. If I'm going through adversity and something happens, there's other people that are going through adversity. And my job as the no comfort zone guy is to help people get out of their comfort zone and start living on purpose.
Say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at No Comfort Zone 1.
5.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.